Hello, hello. Can everybody hear us? Hello.
Hello,
Are
hello.
are we live? Can everybody hear us?
Earth to the Spooligans.
The Spooligans. Make sure.
Oh man, I'm chopping on my side.
Oh, you look good on my
It looks
side.
it looks terrible on my side. I'm looking at it via Twitch. Hello, Stevie. Can you hear me? Let me just check.
Can
Check,
you guys
check,
check? One, two, three.
check, check, check.
Hey, GTR Dad, Bonkers. Can you guys hear us? Just checking audio to see what's going on. Yes. Okay. How does it sound? Okay.
Can you hear me as well?
Just want to make sure you can hear Steve and myself. Time delay on me or Steve or both? Just tiny delay. Okay.
For who?
I think he said I think both, but I might drop mine to there we go.
Actually, I only
900
see chat from one.
shared. It says shared chat is enabled.
Oh, I think I gotta hit join share chat on my side.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Can let's see. How okay. Can everybody see chat? Hear us okay?
Oh, dude, what was that setting? Then you say it was something we had to turn off every time. Automatically optimize my settings. Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, I turned that off just because of things. So, but how is everybody? Good. Okay, so audio and video is good. So we are episode 9. Episode
Yep.
9 of this wild ride. We are almost at episode 10, which is crazy. I can't even imagine that we've done 10 already. But so tonight we are no guest, no guest tonight. We do have a couple guests in line for the next few weeks. But what we are going to do tonight is we're going to be talking about some printers, right? Some printers that we kind of found out about this week, and then probably highlight some crazy prints that we've seen, and or that we've done or that we've designed. Talk with you guys, see what you guys got going on,
Yep.
and go from there. So, which one do you want to start with, Steve?
Uh, hmm. Let's start with the bottom of the barrel, the
The the
artillery.
the the artillery. Okay, so I mean, is everybody in chat aware of artillery printers? So they've been kind of not not off out of the scene, but they haven't really been um, they really haven't been high up on the list of what people have been talking about for the last few years. Now, the only artillery printer that I have ever had. Have you ever had one, Steve?
I have not.
No. So the only artillery printer I ever had was their original X1, which was a good printer. It was just a bed slinger. Wasn't anything special, but it was good. It was good in the world of Ender threes. You know, at the time, it was kind of a higher end Ender 3, I guess, when it came out. But now they have the M1 Pro, which kind of looks like what?
Yeah,
I mean, that looks like an X1C or a P1S or
pretty.
um,
A
the
Centauri, pretty much. Yeah, I
Centauri,
mean,
basically
yep.
anything that's come out. Hey, DJ
Yeah.
Midnight Wolf, how are you doing? Good to have you here. So yeah, it looks kind of similar to everything else that's kind of coming out now. And then obviously it's going to have an AMS, and again M1 Pro. I don't know if they're going to have. I haven't seen anything about a Pro or like a normal where they're going to be like unskinned, like the P1P or something like
Yeah.
that. Um, but it seems like it's going to be a pretty solid printer. Now the artillery stuff is usually built well. I mean, the X1 that I had, and again, that was like 4 generations ago for them. I think now before the M1 Pro, they were at the X4. Um, but it it seems like it's going to be a pretty decent printer. They keep. I know they've highlighted like on their X posts and stuff. It's always like AI fully automated startup inspection, AI intelligent monitoring system, a lot of AI, but
Yep.
hot and auxiliary cooling. But it has a chamber temperature regulator, but I don't believe it has a chamber heater. Hey, Sean Doan,
Uh,
how you doing? Um, yeah, I don't think it has a chamber heater, at least that I've seen.
no, I don't see one in the specs.
Yeah.
Oh
Now
yeah,
I
hold
don't.
on.
Oh,
Actively controlled at 60 degrees Celsius to reduce warping.
oh, right here. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
right. That was the next scroll too. So, well, that's kind of cool. Having a chamber heater is nice.
yeah.
So the hot end does reach 320 C, which is nice. Dual sided PEI, which is kind of, well, they got the cool plate and then a textured side, so kind of standard now.
Yeah, that's the thing. I
12
wonder are cool plates going to become the new standard? You know what I mean? Like,
So, I mean, what are your thoughts? What do you think? Hey, Pete, how you doing? Pete is
hey,
here.
Pete.
Reprinted
Um,
Pete. Yeah.
I
What do you think about the cool plates? Have you used one yet?
I was gifted a
Yeah.
couple cool plates from
Yeah.
New Makers. Their cool plates. I actually like it.
Yeah.
It's pretty legit. You know, like theirs comes in like a dark blue kind of color, and I mean
Yeah.
it's
So I
pretty
have
nice. Different texture
I,
on both sides.
I have a
Smooth on one
few of
side,
the
crispy on the other.
I have a few of the BQ, the Cryo Grip, the Glacier plates.
Hmm.
And then I just ordered one of the ones from Fadis, the purple. I think it's purple. Can't remember what I ordered, but yeah, it's like
I think
Eufy.
it is
It's
purple. Yes, I
yeah,
think it is
like
purple.
yeah,
Like a light, like a
yeah, like a
mauve purple.
mauve. Yeah. So I just ordered one of those to be interested to try, the P1P that I have left, which also does fit kind of on the Cobra 3, but you get about a 5 mil gap on either side, but it fits front to back. Um,
Oh, Pete
yeah,
said
the
he just
Fadis
ordered one.
Conweb. Yeah, so I don't know when it's going to be here, but I liked that it was purple. So
Yeah.
yeah, GTR Dad. The Glacier plates are nice. I mean, I haven't had any complaints with that. I when I print PETG with it as recommended, I'm still at 70 degrees C on that, so it's technically not a cool plate for when you're printing PETG. But with PETG, what I've found is that the second it drops like 10 degrees, it just pops right off,
Pops off.
which for PETG is pretty awesome. PLA, I'm usually heating it, depending on what PLA it is, I'm usually heating it between like 30 and 50 degrees.
Yeah, dude.
Um,
With the ones from New Makers, like even with PLA, you gotta wait a second before you're not just popping it right off the
yeah,
plate.
yeah, and I found that with the glacier plates are like that if you do it if you run it at like 50 degrees. If you run it
Mhm.
at 30, if you run it at 30, I found that you can it'll still stick, but you can pop it off quickly. I've heard people don't even heat it at all, and they print fine, and then they pop right off. But I don't know. I haven't tried it, but I like 30 to 50 at least for PLA.
Mhm.
But the other thing with this, so back to the artillery, the other thing I thought is that they're sticking with linear rails, which I thought was kind of interesting because everybody else is going with with rods, you
Mm-hmm.
know, but they're and they're I think their X is it the X? I don't know if the X4 came with linear rails or not. I don't think so. Okay, so yeah, but either way, yeah, I thought it was kind of funny that they were going with linear rails versus rods, but hey, keep it different, I guess. But other than that, I mean, it's basically the same as every other. But it is aluminum frame, and I do think it's has aluminum panels too. I haven't seen that said, but I do know that I saw someone mention it on a post. But
Let's see.
and it does have carbon filter, internal and external. But I didn't see whether this if there was any so they've been touting AI with all of this. Now, I don't
Yeah.
know if this is all I don't know if the internal and external filter is controlled, so where it'll like automatically filter internally with certain filament like ABS or ASA, and then um, automatically filter externally if it's PLA, so you don't have to like keep the door open. I haven't seen anything on that yet, but
I mean, they also released pictures of their MMU, or
yeah.
like is MMU the general term for it now, or are we going with
Well, I
AMS?
mean, I hear
I
everybody
think we
just
need them
say
both.
AMS, but that's kind of like if you say AMS, you're kind of implying bamboo.
Yeah,
But MMU is kind of Prusa MMU.
Prusa. Yeah,
So
it's like
I
it's
have
like Googling.
yeah,
At some point we're gonna have to like come up with a general term
yeah.
for
So
what the
I
technique is.
have heard and I have used the term, and I've heard other people use the term is multicolor unit or a multi-material unit,
Oh
and
man, that's
that's
so gross. It's
I
not
know,
fun.
but it no, but it's you're not like you're not using other companies' terminology. So now this is interesting. So artillery OS. My
Hold on,
guess is that
I think we should call it an unspooler. That's what we should call them all.
an unspooler. Yes,
An
we should.
unspooler. It makes perfect sense, right?
And yeah, a multicolor unspooler.
Unspooler.
So
Yes.
yeah.
Kind of
So
like our podcast.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, we'll just inject ourselves into
Yeah,
all.
we're a multicolor unspoolers.
We are. Hey, Tech Cheaper. Hey, Big Jano. How you guys doing?
Hey, what's up, Tech Jeep and Big Jano?
Welcome. Yeah, so we're for those of you that just came in, I think Wazzy's here. We're just talking about some printers that have come out. One
Yeah.
being this Artillery M1 Pro, another kind of Core XY P1S X1C.
Clone.
Now you can say Centauri Carbon. I mean, they're all kind of similar now, but this is interesting to me. So Artillery OS. So they're kind of going like Creality OS or
Why?
um, yeah, no, and I mean, I'm guessing it's probably just Clipper, but who knows?
It's so irritating though.
I know. Just I mean, I
Like,
just call it Clipper.
yes.
Um, like it's okay to have like a fancy front end to it, but call it Clipper firmware.
I don't think
And
they
I'm guessing,
understand that if you just made something completely open source and just use Clipper, like you'd freaking win.
yeah,
Like
yeah, because people would love it. People,
people would
because
love it.
everybody in the community would salute you for it, but anybody who has no clue what you're talking about wouldn't care either way.
But they're making the
So
machines that people that they're making the machines that we would want. You know what
yeah,
I mean? Like those people don't even know what a tool changer. I say those people makes it sound really bad, but like
yeah,
they have no clue what a tool changer is. So to them, it's not. None of the specs are important.
no,
Uh,
no,
so it's just weird.
yeah,
It's,
yeah,
it's just one of those things of like just just make it open and stop trying to like recreate the wheel.
yeah. So okay, if we get down into the specs, I mean, it's pretty standard. So yeah, okay. So it does have, yeah. I mean, it's basically all aluminum, but it does have it ABS panels. So somebody I had said that it was going to have obviously an aluminum frame, but aluminum panels. But this looks
Hmm.
like the shell's going to be ABS, and then obviously a glass front door. But I mean, the speeds are just like everything else. maximum flow rate of 35 millimeters cube per second, kind of where everybody is expecting things to be now. But the hot end, I thought it was nice that it does 320 versus a lot of them are 300. And then what was the one? Oh, the Fusion 3. That one was only 300. So this
Yeah.
is a little bit more than that. Um, Auto leveling. I didn't see anything that said what the auto leveling is. If is it like an eddy sensor? Are they using
Let's
pressure
see.
sensors in the bed?
Let's see. See anything about leveling?
Yeah, I didn't see anything. Oh,
Uh,
so it looks like they're also coming out with what is that? Is that looks like? I mean, it's green. Looks like Bamboo Studio, but uh,
can't get away from it.
yeah, yeah, I don't know what it's using for. Does anybody know what it's using for?
Yeah,
Auto
auto
bed
bed
leveling.
leveling with a pressure sensor.
Yeah, it's what it looked like, but because obviously there's no eddy sensor or anything hanging out there, which I
AI
don't know
for
if you
spaghetti detection and filament
yeah,
intrusion,
saw that. Why
and
there's
PLA, PETG, TPU, ABS, ASA, PA,
yeah,
PC plus carbon fiber reinforced variants.
yeah. So we know it has hardened. It's got a hardened nozzle and it's got hardened extruder gears. It does say right
Yeah,
there. So it does do CF stock. So that's nice because depending on the price of this, it could compete in the arena of the P1S, like
yeah.
you know,
Well,
the 699 range.
for
And
the
if it
whole
does,
thing, or just for the you saying for the whole thing
well, yeah,
with
if it was just
the unspooler,
99 just for the printer, not counting the what was it, the unspooler. Uh,
the unspooler filament
so
system.
if
Yeah,
if this is priced around 699 like a P1S, then this and it performs well. This would have a
hmm
slight edge over a P1S because this has a hardened extruder gear and hardened nozzle stock, which
yeah,
a P1S doesn't. So without replacing those yourself, which they provide them, but you know it is a 40 to whatever dollar extra cost, and then you have to swap them out.
yeah.
Um, so this does do carbon fiber or abrasives factory. So TextJeeper's saying 379. So I mean that might be if it performs well, that might be a steal. But I think it'd be interesting to
Yeah, I see
see.
379 as well.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what I mean. They're obviously using some type of orca bamboo. It's kind of what that looks like.
Yeah.
Um,
I also feel like right now you have to like get it wrong on purpose. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like
Well, let's see.
you have
Buy
you have
now.
to do
Oh,
too much
379.
in order for it to be wrong. You
Yeah.
know, like the it's kind of like we're back into the uh Ender 3 era when everybody's making clones of Ender 3. Uh and it's like you have to just go above and beyond to like mess it up. Like just copy, don't do anything special. Make your special stuff, some of the maybe, the motors that you're using or
Well, you know,
cooling source or something.
I think where someone could get ahead is like well like we said before like I think if someone could put out a solid machine that was
Yeah.
just clipper right like
Yes.
clipper and straight orca like vanilla
Yes,
orca
dude. Vanilla
but
organ.
we've put out these banging profiles for
Yep.
this printer in regular orca. Like I
Yeah.
think somebody could really like make a name for themselves
I don't
because
understand how they don't understand that. Like
I mean, I hear a lot of the other side of it that is like, oh, well, they want control, they want to be able to support it, they want to. Well,
yeah,
nothing says that they can't support regular vanilla Clipper
yeah.
or vanilla Orca. Like they can support that. They just want to have a little bit more control over it. And I just I don't agree with it. I know there are some people that will say will always um, say the bamboo
Yeah.
ecosystem or the environment or the ecosystem or the Prusa ecosystem, you know, has its benefits, and and it does. You know, there probably are some ways, but I would like to see, like, well, actually, I'll say it. I'll say the Infomec TX
Hmm.
never took off. It was a $299 printer, a $300 printer. It's made. It's the same company that makes the
The
Flying Bear
Flying Bear.
printers.
Yeah.
They have a version of it too. So the Infomec TX, though, if you buy that, that comes with probably the best out of box vanilla clipper profile I have ever seen on a printer. It is perfect. The unload and reload of filament, the everything in it, and then the UI of the screen, it's very, very good. And it comes with just an Orca profile.
How do you feel about the printer in general, though? Like,
It's amazing. It
yeah,
is so good. It's like it's like Centauri carbon good, but it's just not it doesn't have a big name behind it, you know, like it never got the it never got the push to like and they didn't do a good job marketing it.
I was
Like
a
the
fan. I was a Flying Bear fan. I think I can't remember where I saw it, but I know that Fedor had the
yeah,
Infomec, and I'm like,
yeah,
I'm like, that's the one that I'm probably like, if he starts to like offload some machines, that's probably one of the ones that I'm like, hey, let me get that Infomec,
it's really
man.
good. Now it did after it came out, there was some issues. It was two I got it 299
Hmm.
free shipping. Um Shortly after that, so I did it like an unboxing, a YouTube unboxing with it, and there a lot of people bought it after that and were like, "Oh, I watched a video and I bought the printer." And then shortly, like within 3 to 4 weeks after that video, a lot of people started reaching out to me saying, "Well, it's 299, but now it's like $60 shipping." So they did add shipping shortly after. So at that point, I couldn't say it was a $300 printer anymore. It was now 360, and then with tax, it was like 380. So, but still, even for 380, the printer is worth it. Its only downfall is that it's like a true 220 by 220, like not a
I mean, that's the K1.
235.
The K1 is a 220 by 220.
Yeah, so it's not the biggest printer. Like having the 256 or the 250 by 250 that you get with the Centauri or the Bamboo, having that extra 25 millimeters on either side does make a big difference. Um, but yeah, so
I
it's
think
interesting.
it probably depends on like what you're printing. You know what I mean? Like for
Yeah,
me, most of the stuff that I'm making, it's uh like my own stuff, or like very seldom am I using the whole build plate. So
yeah,
like 220s don't bother me at all. The only time it bothers me is like if I'm doing maker chips or something like that, something where I want
yeah,
to use the whole build plate for a bunch of individual things. But
yeah,
uh,
yeah. I tend to design some bigger stuff.
yeah,
Um, and I have found that a lot of my stuff that I do, it require it. Sometimes I can get it to fit on a 220 by 220 angled, but
hmm,
sometimes it's still like there's like I need like 15 more millimeters. So I do like having the 250. My sweet spot is like I like a 300 by 300. Like that's where I really think like all printers should just be 300 by 300 minimum. Um, and then I also like having like the 330 by 330 like the X Max or 350 for the SEO. But I think if I were a company designing a printer right now, I would make it like 305 by 305, and that's where it
yeah,
would be. That would be like my small printer, but
your small printer,
like my standard size printer. Like maybe I would do like a 220 by 220, and that would be
core,
my small
yeah,
printer. But
core XY, correct? That's what you said.
yeah, yeah,
Okay.
but
Yeah. Hey, Tech Jeeper.
so
Yeah, man. I see. Yeah, Cookie Cad's coming out. They confirmed ASA
which is
for this
cool.
stuff. Yeah,
They're gonna
yeah.
have
It sounds
some
like
crazy colors
Tech
too.
Tech Jeeper might get a sponsor for his Zero for customizing his Soulful Zero.
Oh, nice, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Based off what Tech Cheaper did, um, off that, and then a few other people had upgraded like the colors and everything, did the changes, and it kind of got a thing. And then when mine came in, I was like, oh, I got to do it too. So I did the zero diamond PLA, the purple there.
Oh, okay.
So that's what colors mine is right now. But yeah,
See,
and it was so easy to change the color because they gave the CAD
yeah,
design for it.
I want to do. That's part of the reason why I want one is because I want to customize it. The other
Yeah,
reason is because I want a smaller printer to kind of just take with me everywhere.
yeah.
I know you said it's a monster weight wise.
It's it's dense, and by
Yeah,
that, for its size, it's pretty heavy.
yeah.
But I think you could put a
Some
like a
handles on
nice
top of it.
handle on, like you could design a really cool handle for the top of it and carry it around. Like if you had something like it's a small compact thing, but when you
Hmm.
grab it by the bottom, it's got some heft to it.
Hey, that's what she said.
So so if you had a nice handle on the top where you could just grab a hold of it and lift it up, I think it would be, pretty portable. And
Yeah,
the
dude.
and the top, the glass panel on the top, because it is glass, it does the designs on the top. They flip in
Uh
to
huh.
keep it from popping off.
Okay.
So those flipping in, it even lends itself to being moved around a lot because the top isn't going to pop off. And if you have a handle on it, it's going to kind of keep it there too. But
Yeah, I want
but I don't
one.
think. Oh, good.
No, I'm saying yeah, I want one.
Yeah, yeah. I liked mine. I honestly I don't use it that much.
Hmm.
It was more of a buy it just to have it type of thing.
Yeah.
Um, but I do like it. It's a good printer. It does print really well too. And that eddy sensor, the eddy sensor does like the full bed mesh of that 150 by 150 in like 2.5 seconds. It's so
Yeah, I
fast.
think you told me that. Yeah,
But
that's insane.
yeah, but I mean it's a small bed anyways. But so for this M1 Pro for 379, is that something if you were in the market for a printer, is that a price that you would be okay with for
Yeah,
a
yeah.
Core XY?
I would be okay with it, but I would just go get a another Centauri at that point. Like,
Yeah, well, and this is 260 by 260, so
yeah, you're
it
only
is a
getting what
yeah,
4 millimeters
yeah.
cube. That
So
doesn't. That's not enough to convert me. Then you got to buy new beds as well.
yeah,
Like,
because really, the only thing this has that the Centauri doesn't is the chamber heater.
yeah, yeah. But
So
I feel like you can kind of cheat. They someone I just saw someone had a like air quote external chamber heater that they was pitching. So
yeah, well,
there's a way to kind of handling that part as well. Shoot,
yeah,
maybe just throw
uh,
a
oh,
freaking poly dryer in the bottom of it or something.
yeah. If you have the room, it would. Yeah, Phil, Ember Prototypes, Phil. He
Hmm.
has a video on YouTube about adding a building. He built a chamber heater for his X1C, um,
Yeah,
and
yeah, I'm
it was pretty
listening to
compact.
you, but right now, because I have a couple extra poly dryers, I'm like, dude, I might be able to actually kind of pull that off.
Yeah, I mean, what they hit 70 C, so
Yeah,
60 to 65 C is usually what most, like this one's 60. Like I think the Chidi, like my X-Max 3, I think that's 65. So yeah, I mean, technically it would work.
yeah,
But
yeah,
so yeah, so I think if I was in the market for a printer right now, I think 379 isn't bad, but I agree with you. If I was going to buy another one, I would buy a Centauri,
yeah.
especially
Just
because the size difference isn't
well,
isn't
it the yeah,
huge.
and it's vetted already.
Yeah.
It's just like if I had nothing and I wanted one, maybe I'd go for the M1 Pro.
So
Uh,
what if the M1 Pro from Artillery, what if they're unspooler, their MMU, what if their multicolor unit comes out before Centauri does and it's good?
then I would probably tell someone to do it. I would say go
Yeah.
get the M1.
Yeah,
But
because
like, hey, I'd also just let them know it hasn't been vetted, but I'd be like, yeah, go get the M1. It's better. It's a better option money wise, not a better option machine wise. If they've
Yeah.
done nothing stupid to it and made it just followed, air quotes, followed the rules, then it's at least comparable to a Centauri and a P1S. So
Yeah, because we have well, Tech Cheaper says it. He says it too. I wonder if Elegoo will have the AMS out before artillery. So that could be a factor,
yeah,
right? So if
that's the
Elegoo
biggest factor.
at 299 for the printer comes out with the AMS and it's good, would you, even if the M1 comes out at the exact same time, would you spend more for the artillery M1 Pro? It's a kind of a lesser known brand, and their first Core XY. I don't know if that would. I'm not sure I would go for that. Right? Like I know I
Yeah,
wouldn't. I'd go for the Elegoo and the
it's already been vetted.
yeah.
We know what the quirks are with it. We, you know,
Yeah.
uh,
So
just
I think
just
artillery's
use
thing
that.
would be like get it out, right? Get it out now.
Yeah,
But then you
I'm pretty
also want
sure
to
it's
make
out
sure
there
it's not.
already. We're probably already testing it.
Yeah, oh,
So
yeah,
it's
yeah.
in there. Like,
They haven't said anything. The site doesn't. It's pre-order for the printer, and then you have the 5 color, the
yeah, they
filament. But
don't have the
I
AMS
don't
version
know
in there.
when. Yeah, I don't know when the AMS is going to be available. But and I don't know. I think it's a heater too, because doesn't that say a temperature on it
Where we at?
on that picture? So if you look on the screen, that looks like a temperature, right?
Yeah, it does. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
They have
So it
two
must be. It
lines.
must also be a heater. Now I don't think the Elegoo one is going to have a chamber heater. I've heard yes and I've heard no, but
I see 30. Yeah, I see 35C and I see 12%
yeah,
maybe.
yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
So the Mad Owl in chat says, "Is it really worth releasing a Core XY anymore without some kind of MMU?" And
It
he's got a point,
depends.
right? Like,
I bought the Centauri. I think knowing that they would get an MMU, but also
yeah,
I like K1. I probably use my K1 as much as I use the A1 and the A1 Mini. So like,
yeah. So I think it might depend. I think Mad Owl might be onto something there for a lot of people. But for me, the vast majority of my printers don't have multicolor or multi-material, right? They're just a single filament printer for just slamming out parts. But I think a lot of people are probably do probably think that, like, why would I buy a printer if it doesn't have the ability to either have multicolor now or in the future? So I think if you're a new company printer, I think it would probably be okay, like the M1 or like the Centauri, to release your printer without it, but I think it should be followed up with some type of MMU or
I mean,
AMS.
and you may wind up in the anchor make uh,
You could,
situation.
yeah,
you know.
yeah, because now you have a lot of people that have. I mean, the 5M and the M5 and the M5C,
Yep.
they're good. They're good printers, but I always wondered how many people bought that machine and then kept that machine thinking that their color engine, because that was supposed to be 6 colors,
Yeah, I know
and but
the dude that worked at Micro Center
yeah.
was very sad that they didn't come out with their AMS for it. And I mean, he's technically, kind of on the inside. He was like, "Yep, they're not coming out with it," and I think he was kind of like considering, getting rid of it, as a result.
So Tech Jeeper just said MMU is so last year. Bring on the tool changer. Let's go Snapmaker. So
Yeah,
on that note,
that is on our list.
we will switch to our second printer, the Snapmaker U1 color. Right.
Love it.
I will give Snapmaker credit is that they keep their naming pretty consistent. Like you have the J1, the
Yeah,
J1S. Now you have the U1 color. But you made a comment before we went live, and I agree with you.
It
What
looks
does
like a
this look
kid's.
like?
Yes,
It looks like a Da Vinci printer, right?
it
Like it
does,
looks
dude.
like
It
a.
looks like a Da Vinci, man.
It doesn't look so. It doesn't look like that, right? Like I had a J1S, and I thought the J1S is the one printer in my life that I've ever gotten rid of that I have fully regretted it, because I really liked that printer. It printed good. It had two colors. I used it a lot for like intricate parts, and then I would use a support material. I loved that printer. This does not look like that. It does not look like the Snapmaker printers. Um,
Yeah, I don't
I
like it.
think I'm guessing it's still going to be good because Snapmaker generally makes good stuff. Um, but it's just going to be
Yeah.
interesting to see
Literally,
how it
look
comes
if
out.
you look up the was it the XYZ Da Vinci, that
Yeah,
it looks like just like that thing,
yeah. I
right?
don't. I have to say I don't care for the look of it. I mean, I love that it's a tool changer. Um, and again, if it performs well, who cares what it looks like? I mean, the X
Yeah,
Max 3, the X Max 3 is one of my favorite printers of all times, and that thing's ugly as sin. That's why I turned it into the Fallout printer, because stock, it was just
yeah,
ugly. So as long as it performs well, I don't care what it looks like.
yeah.
But I just don't think it looks. It looks more toyish than
It
I'm used to
does.
seeing Snapmaker's
I'm not
stuff
gonna lie.
look.
I'm a little bit superficial with the printers because I'm like, uh, unless
Well, it's
I'm
kind of
looking
that
for
art side of it, right?
yeah, it's just
Yeah,
like I don't like how it looks. I'm just gonna be upset. Like
yeah.
if it's an ugly printer, I'm like, this is ugly. I don't want anyone to see it. It looks like there's a lot of plastic on this thing. You know what I mean? And not a
It
lot
does,
of
yeah. It does. And again, I don't know if those are just white aluminum panels or it looks plastic. Especially with this like bump out around the spools
yeah.
there. It looks like a molded piece of plastic.
Don't get me
Who
wrong.
knows?
I'm excited about it,
Yeah.
but it just
So
it
my
looks
I
juvenile in a sense.
yeah, I'm excited about it. I have two concerns. Well, not two concerns. I have one concern on price because I
Yeah,
loved the J1S, but Snapmaker stuff is not known for being inexpensive.
dude.
Um, so the
Once I
price, yeah, the price gets me. And then the other thing is that it's four colors. It's another four
that's what I
color
don't
machine. Like
don't get it.
put a fifth, put a fifth tool changer on this. Like why is four color like the thing?
Because Bamboo did it, and like, what's
I
less original
know.
than it's such a headache that like companies can't. Here's the thing, especially in a situation where you have the spools attached to the machine.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, it would be hard to get that fifth one on there. If you throw it on the back, I don't think anyone would be mad. The
No.
issue is, I can understand if you're selling, a unspooler filament changer. Um, I'm gonna just keep pushing that. I can understand if you're selling that because then it's like, well, to me, I feel like five is the magic number for a lot of
Yes,
stuff.
I do too. Yeah.
Yeah, and but now I got to buy two of these just to get to five, and I think that they realize that, and they're just gonna stick to four. But I also feel like some people will just be like, well, I'm not gonna spend another $300 just to go to just to get that fifth roll in there. I'll just make it work with four and swap
Yeah.
out or something like that. But I like if you bring that five five filament changer, like I felt like the K2 Plus, like dude, as big as that printer is, like your filament system on top looks like a little top hat on the top of there. Right?
Yeah, it should
Like
have been five. I
it
think it
should have
should
been
have been
five.
five.
Yeah, it
I
should have been
I
five.
think and I've heard people say, oh well, like if they started giving you five color print AMUs or AMSs, you're going to want six, and it's like no, it's
I think
the
so.
reason why I want five is that the vast majority of models that I design and print multicolor, or that other people design that I want to print multicolor, more often than not, five colors is where it's perfect.
dude,
You
right?
can do it in 4. You
You
can
can do
print
it
it
in
in
four.
4, but it never looks as good as
It
the
doesn't.
designer intended it to.
It doesn't.
So,
Five is the magic number.
yeah, and it's like, you know, because like if you think of a model, right, you have hair, skin, shirt, pants, shoes,
Yeah,
right? Hair,
yeah,
skin, shirt, pants, shoes. You have 5 colors just in like the basics
yeah.
of a body, and so it bother you know I just it's 5, like do 5. The other thing that I think is that depending on when this is released, if this is released at the same time that the index is released,
Hmm.
I'm buying the index and putting it on my SVO8 or
Yeah,
any other printer before I'm buying this, right? So
yeah.
will the index potentially affect how many people buy this? Because I can guarantee you that this
I,
is not going to be an inexpensive machine.
I don't think it will. I think people who don't want to build a printer,
Yep.
um, they're gonna easily go with this instead of the index,
Yeah.
um, just because it's just gonna be easier and less work. They're just kind of like, I got a tool changer, boom,
Yeah.
and it is what it is. Especially if like your overall cost once you're done kind of index, yeah, I think people are gonna like, if they the index is cheap, but if it's gonna be roughly the same price, people are probably gonna go with this, even though it's ugly as all get out. But
So,
Tate
and that
made a
was
really
my
good point. He said that five is unlucky in China. So
prove me wrong yet. So, well, GTR dad will know. He spent some time in no, not you. You were in. Sorry, you were in Japan. That's right. Who's been in China? Is 5 really an unlucky number? I have no idea. But so wait. So
oh
Tech Cheaper says, is this Snapmakers? This is going to be a Kickstarter.
oh, that's so
I hadn't
bad.
seen anything about that yet. Um, I'm not. I don't care for Kickstarters. I don't. It bothers me. If you're a new company with a new printer, then I'm fine with it. But if you're an
Yeah,
existing successful company and you're just putting
yeah.
out another model of printer, you shouldn't be doing Kickstarter.
You're
Snapmaker
probably gonna
should
see
not
this
be
a
doing
lot more.
Kickstarter.
You're gonna
Yeah,
see that
I
a lot
mean
more, especially after the Yuffie makes
we've been
made
seeing it.
45 million.
Yeah,
Yeah, everyone's gonna be doing this. Like, just get ready because this is how it's probably gonna go from now on.
but the so in this too, this is another thing that I'm not so based off the images that they're showing in this. I don't see the 5 times less filament, right?
Yeah,
That's not 5 times less filament. That's a
you gotta
big
remember
old prime tower.
you're comparing it to the box turtle. Remember they showed the little video where it's like how long. Yeah, that's ridiculous. How long it took to print versus a box turtle, like a Voron with a box turtle, and it was like it only took 5 hours on our machine, and it took 30 hours on a Voron. So
Yeah, I based off the reference images that they're showing, that's not 5 times less filament than in basically any other multicolor
yeah,
printer out there. I don't know what, and again, I don't know what they're comparing this to. Um, so print time saving 44%, 58% filament based against what? I don't know. Um,
I don't think that companies need to play this game. You know,
no, I
like
just don't think you
you
need
already
to exaggerate.
they're already winning. You already have the name, and you made a tool changer. Like you don't have to do anything else except for get rid of that plastic around the top of it, because
Yeah,
it's like
and like I get like it's a tool changer, right? So you're not pooping. So
yeah,
you have supports and then you have a prime tower. So but it should be right in the realm of what like the Prusa XL can do. So
yeah,
yeah, it's going to be less filament than the Ace Pro or the K2 Plus or the Bamboo. Um, but yeah, I just I'm excited. I've been when I was talking with Joel on Meet the Polymaker. At the end of that, the one thing he asked me what do you want to see? And one of the things that I specified was I want to see a out of the box ready, low cost tool changer.
Yeah,
Now this appears to be an out of the box ready tool changer. Now, whether or not it's going to be low cost, who knows? I'm guessing it's
it's
going to
got
be
to be.
lower than a Prusa XL,
It's a lot of plastic on this
but
thing, dude. It has to be low cost.
yeah, because you
It
figure
has to be.
so the J1S, this one's IDEX, and
Yeah.
a heck of a built machine. Like it's all metal. It's a nice machine, and it's good size, and that's $1,200. They're $11.99. So I'll be interested to see where this falls. Right? Will it be over $1,000? I mean, it
Here's
probably.
the thing:
I'm guessing.
it probably has to be more than the J1S, or else you've killed the J1S. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
it kind of has to be more than the J1S because I mean, this machine basically takes the place of it. Um, but
yeah. So you're going to be.
also,
I bet you're going to be. You're going to be 15. I think you're going to be 13 to 15.
yeah, it. I
I
mean,
mean,
it has to be. Like, I hope that they go crazy and just like make it like, you know, eight
dirt
hundred
cheap.
bucks or something. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I think.
just to win the current fight. You know what I mean? Like, if they just came in like, hey, we're gonna make it this much, and like just to
I
kind
mean,
of
I
get
do
the
know that
groundswell.
there are a lot of. I've talked to a lot of people where they say $1,000 is their break point, right? Like if
Yeah,
a printer is beyond $1,000, it's just out of their reach, right? Like that 899 price range is where they max. But again,
yeah,
this and
I'm probably
obviously
one of
this
those
isn't for
people.
everybody.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, something over $1,000 is no longer like a hobbyist printer, right? Like you're making an
Huh?
investment at that point. So
Yep.
for most people, it's going to be something that's going to hopefully make you money, um, or you just have money and you don't mind spending it on
Now, how about
$1,000
this?
printers.
Right. All right. This is called the U1, right? They maybe they're working on a bigger version. You know,
A
a
U2,
U2 or U1 Pro or something like that, and
can they?
that would be interesting.
They
You
do a
know, because
U2.
like
Bono might sue them.
all right, I know, right? Yeah, so that would be interesting to see though. Like if they went with like a, like this is the first entry into the tool changer market, and if they come,
Oh,
right behind that with the, 350, basically give you the machine that Bamboo should have given us. I say us
yeah,
like I would have put it anyway,
yeah,
but give it, the machine that people thought Bamboo was gonna make, especially after he hyped it up from Form Next. He's like, you're going to do something so
yeah,
different. And everyone was like, this is crazy. And he's like, we put a laser and we put a marker on it and it's going to be
yeah.
amazing.
I mean, it
And
was
you're like,
for me. It was super disappointing.
dude,
But
to
I
me,
like,
the funniest thing to me was like, I said, they should also have put like a spoon holder on it so that you can like use it to cool your soups. You put in the
yeah,
G
yeah.
code and it just goes around. It like
Just
stirs your
stirs
soup
your
for you.
soups for you. Yeah,
Yeah,
heats it
dude.
up with
I'm
the
all in
bed.
on that.
Yeah,
Heat it up with
yeah.
the bed, keep it
So
warm and get agitated.
so GTR Dad had a good one. The U1 Ultra, the U1 Ultra color.
Oh,
That
I
could
like
be
the
the
smell of
five.
that.
Yeah,
Don't
yeah.
make it white. If they
Snapmaker,
would have
if you're
made it funny,
listening, which I know you're not.
no, no, they
You
they
mean
watch
so
all the time. They told me that.
if
They're avid
so
watchers.
do you think this should have been silver like all their other printers?
No, dark gray like
No,
K2 Kevin likes.
dark gray.
Yeah,
K2
dark
Kevin
gray.
gray.
Yeah,
So the other thing. So does anybody in chat have a Prusa XL? Does anybody know how quick their tool changes are? So
I think like
this
3
one's saying
seconds or
5
5 seconds.
seconds,
Yeah, I think five
which
seconds.
the Bond Tech was saying 3, right? Three
Yeah,
second
the
changes.
XL is either 3 or 5 seconds. I can't remember.
Yeah. So I mean,
You had
it's
one
fairly
job.
quick.
You had one job.
I do. I've never timed it, but it's fast. So yeah. So this is going to be 5 seconds. So it's probably similar to the. Hey Pete. So maybe this will if this one is good, you can swap somebody your Prusa XL for this one because
He
I
is
know you
not
have
swapping his
issue.
XL.
He's had some issues with his XL,
Oh,
but
really?
you got five. You've got five and four. So now the cool thing about the XL that I do like is that you can have two, three, five. Like that is kind of that's a cool thing that they did. So that
Yes.
would have been kind of neat here if they offered like a lower cost one where you could have like two and then add two more. Just to get into entry. Like
Yeah.
if you could buy it and get into it at a lower cost and then add the other ones as you go. But so the other cool thing about this is I think it's using an eddy sensor. Yeah. So it says it's using an eddy current sensor to align each tool head with the main nozzle. So you're gonna have the main nozzle, then I'm guessing the other three are using an eddy current sensor to align them. So it's kind of neat. I mean, they're touting the U1 and others. I don't know what others are, but I'm guessing they're
Uh,
saying that it's going to be
what's the
accurate.
build? 270 by 270 cube. That's pretty big.
Uh, is that what it said? I haven't got to the
Something on,
specs
yeah, on
yet.
Tom Hardware. Says 270, 270, 270.
Uh, wait, what's this? Helping makers roll. Okay, so they're 3-in-1 machines. I saw the 3-in-1 and I was like, wait a minute. So they don't
These are
have
laser.
specs. Yeah, yeah, they don't have a. They already have the lasers, so they don't have a specs sheet on this page.
Yeah, so it's still the same print speed,
It doesn't
300
look
millimeters per
big,
second.
but well,
No,
you figure that's two spools. It's got to be like 260 by 260.
maybe it's hey, hold on, let me see. Let me open up this Tom's Hardware article.
Yeah, so Tech Jeeper says he loves his Artisan 3-in-1. Yeah, I've used the Artisan. There's a few schools in our area that have them, and they are good. The CNC part of it works surprisingly well. I mean, it's not like crazy powerful, but it does work.
Let's
Tate
see.
says it looks
No,
bamboo
it's
size.
I
Yeah, I
don't know
mean
why.
it. Wait,
Let's
can you
see.
see?
It says
There's a
volume
picture
of
there that looks like
the build volume is 270, 270, 270, making it a little bit bigger than the Bamboo X1C or P1 3D printer. So yeah,
so
270 is what it says.
270 by 270. Huh.
This is what it says
Well, that's a good
On
size.
Tom Talk, and
I mean, that's a
his
pretty
name is
decent size.
by Denise, and I trust Denise.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, huh? Yeah. So if it's 270 by 270, and it looks probably 270 cubed, um,
Yep,
and it's four
it
color
doesn't
tool
look that
changer.
big.
Sure.
It
No,
doesn't
it
look as
doesn't.
big in the
No.
photo, but I mean, if you look at the size of that spool, it's a pretty big machine.
But I'm just thinking,
Um,
like, if you lay a spool down on that bed, it doesn't look 270. I'm trying to look at my. I guess probably. Yeah. I'm looking at my X Max 3, which is 330, and
dude, think
yeah,
about
I guess
like
it
with
might be
those
right.
spools on the side, and if the bed is 270, you probably got like what, like about 80 millimeters of anywhere like 50 to 80 millimeters of case on the left and right. Sheesh.
Yeah.
And then the spools, that thing's taking up a nice little footprint.
Yeah, it's
That's
definitely wide. I don't think it's so it won't be. I mean, with the spools, it'll probably be like the width of my X Max 3 because that's a pretty wide printer. But yeah, I mean, I do like that the
it should.
spools are on the side like that
I can't really tell the size of
versus
anything unless you lay a baby next to it. They should put a baby next to it so that we can really understand the
or
size of it.
a baby or a banana.
Yeah,
They need a banana, right?
don't
Isn't it? Yeah.
put the new
So
bananas. Bananas are getting bigger, and bananas don't give the scale anymore. You just gotta find like a
but
9 month old and put it next to it.
the other thing I just noticed, did you see the spools here? It looks like it has an AMS light type
Yeah, I'm looking
like
at that.
spool holder. So
Mm,
I wonder if that's springs back
I wonder if it's
like the
extendable
AMS
for bigger
does.
roles because
Yeah,
right now it looks like
I don't
it's
know.
only for conventional roles.
Yeah, because I mean, you wouldn't be able to put two rolls of any bigger size, but you could probably put one.
Yeah,
And well, that's the thing. Like, I
but
wonder. Yeah, I mean, because you'd be able to put a 3 kilogram on it. You would just have to feed it somehow.
the other thing that's kind of weird is why the clear back on
Um, yeah, I just noticed that.
it.
I'm wondering if it
Yeah,
was just a bad. I think it was just probably a bad render. Like
I don't know,
maybe
man.
they. I don't know why would it have a
The
clear. I mean, wouldn't make any sense, right? Unless
No, it
you're gonna
doesn't.
like light it. Yeah.
Maybe
Maybe that's how they light it somehow.
I don't know, man. It's a little
Hmm.
different.
No, because I did
Like
see a picture
what?
on. I saw another picture of it on X, and it had a clear back there too.
Yeah,
So I think it definitely has a clear back. I don't know why though. But what is that? You see that like that
because it's a
opaque
Da Vinci.
frosted clear on the back?
I,
Like I wonder what
that's what
that
made me
is.
see the back part. That's what I was trying to figure out as well.
Yeah. I
Only
wonder
thing
if
I can
that's
think of is
like
maybe the nozzles, if they purge while they're back there, it like
catches
allows
it.
them to maybe catches it and shoots it out the back.
Yep.
Yeah.
Apparently we crossed our streams with our naming schema. One says channel, one says episode 8, one says episode 9.
That is
This is Unspooled episode 9.
Oh, you know what? I think my auto what's the name sent out episode 8.
Oh, might have,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Um, but yeah, so oh wait,
Or Midnight Wolf is from the past. He's a time traveler and he just got back.
Midnight Wolves. So yeah,
Yeah,
okay. Let me go back to.
I'm thinking on
So I think
Midnight
we've
Wolf being a
seen.
time traveler.
I mean, I think we've seen everything in the Snapmaker that we're aware of now, right? Like, has anybody
Yeah,
else heard of
yeah.
any other stuff? I know they've released, but I think everything that they've released has been. Wait, what's this? Oh, crud!
See, that scared
Wow,
the
that was loud.
bejesus out of me.
That was so
it
loud. Sorry about that.
wasn't
That
that
blew my
loud, but
ear.
it just scared the crap out of me,
It blew
dude.
my eardrums. So yeah, definitely clean. Yeah, so yeah, that is like a purge. Did you see that back part, like where the nozzles
Ah,
sit? So it must. But it also does
so I
look
feel
like it has those like the little wipers, little the little silicone knobs of the wipers that.
why does this Voron look so dusty?
No, yeah, and they have the. I like that they're going after the box turtle. Like really,
Right?
like the box really, like of all the things you're gonna go after, you're gonna go after the box turtle. Come on. Okay,
It looks funny.
so yeah, I think let me get out of this here. Exit. Yeah. So, I don't know. It'd be interesting. I'm excited. I think I will probably pick one up just because I I like tool changers. I mean, I've been building a tool changer on my SVO8 forever, and then the Bondtech came out, and I kind of stopped doing that because I wanted to put the Bondtech on it, but um, and I still have a box turtle I got to build too, but um, I might be interested in picking one of these up. Like,
I think I'll
I would
pick
like
up.
to have an
I'm
XL,
just
but I'm also not going to spend $4,000 on an XL.
Yeah. Also, I
Like,
think
that's
that
the one.
any innovation, air quotes, is good innovation. You know what I mean? So, like,
Yeah,
any competition is good competition to an extent. So it's good that that they're entering the market. Like I said, I just wish that like they would actually push. No one's pushing the envelope. They're just stepping up to the table. There's no
yeah. It's just
real
kind of
advancements.
yeah, more of the same. Like I said, I just would have liked to see. I'm okay with all of this, other than I don't really care for the look of it. And then I wish it was
Yeah.
5. I wish it was 5.
I also
But
wish it
again,
wasn't as much
maybe they
plastic on
couldn't.
it. It looks plastic. Maybe it's
It does look,
chrome
yeah.
that
But
looks like
if that
plastic.
plastic results in them being able to keep the cost down, I'm okay, as long as it still works
It,
well. As long as it still works
if
well and it's
like
repairable.
Yeah. Now, if that plastic doesn't do that, and I mean, if that plastic doesn't keep the cost down, and they're still trying to like charge an arm and a leg, because I feel like with that plastic, you kind of go sub, you know, let's say at least 1,500, sub maybe 1,000, with the amount of plastic that appears to be on it.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
So
Like, like
it's definitely not standard to what they are. Like Snapmaker stuff has
exactly,
always been metal,
yeah,
aluminum,
and that's what I'm
and
saying. Like,
heavy.
I feel like maybe they're trying to kind of Elegoo this whole situation. You know how Elegoo came up with the $300 printer, and it's like, whoa, wait, like, well, why is it this
Yeah.
cheap? And it still had, it still has tons of metal on it. It's a good printer. And maybe they're just trying to do the same thing. And they're like, hey, wherever we can, let's use plastic. That way we can come in below the conventional price of a tool changer, and maybe shake some things up. Yeah,
Yeah. I hope, I mean, I would love to see it below $1,000, but
oh gosh,
I
right.
would guess it's going to be 1,500 plus. Um, like I like you, because I think it's going to be more than the J1S, which is 1,200. Um,
Yeah,
they drop it $50 every once in a while, so it's like 1149. But I think it's going to be 1,500 plus. But which, again, even at 1,500, a 4-color tool changer, it's probably worth it. As long as it's good.
yeah.
But so the other printer that we had briefly talked about, so I had looked at it about a week half ago, I guess, is when I first saw it. So this is a Kickstarter, an unknown brand that nobody knows about, and it is weird as all get up. So it is
Mhm.
called the Praxitron. They have 2 versions of it: the Praxitron, and then the Praxitron. It's hard to say. I want to say positron every time I say it.
Right.
So the Praxitron and the Praxitron XL. So the regular one is 250 by 250, and then the XL is 350 by 350 by 450, which is a heck of a big machine. And it's basically an IDEX bed slinger, um, but it looks weird. Like, that is an odd looking printer. Somebody, when I
It
posted it
is.
on X, somebody came back and said that it looks like it looks like a Chinese warehouse had like a futuristic looking coffee maker that they couldn't sell, and somebody like retrofitted it into a printer. Like, it's just weird. And like, look at the size of that screen. I think it's a
It's
7-inch touchscreen.
it's got an iPad Mini on it.
Like, that's a massive screen. And
Did you
then
see how they matched the printer with the background?
yeah, and
Listen,
it's like,
I
I
don't
mean,
know. It's a weird
everything's
looking
renders,
machine.
but
Yeah,
yeah.
but I just wonder, like, who are they targeting? Because let's say, like, how are you going to enclose that thing?
You're not. Yeah, you're
Like,
not going to,
yeah,
cuz
exactly.
if you look at, I mean, the bed goes well beyond everything.
Yeah,
So you're not going to enclose it. So it means you're an IDEX for PLA and PETG and some other stuff. But it's just odd. And then the other thing is too, is that like the tool heads the whole things are swappable. So if you come down here a little farther, there is a video. Oh yeah, and then they're touting like, a 4.4 nozzle for the walls and a 0.8 millimeter nozzle for the infill. Well, that's nothing new. I don't know why that's like a thing for them, but um,
'cause no one's who's offering it as in one print. I think
what
that's what they're
the
saying. They're saying that
Yeah, and I
different.
yeah,
I
I mean
guess
it's something. I
vendors
mean,
got their own light.
yeah, I'm guessing they must, but I mean, I've done years ago. People were doing, and I've done it. We did larger nozzles for the infill on IDEX machines, so it's nothing new. I mean, I haven't seen anything about. It does say Orca at the bottom though,
Hmm.
but when you get down here further, there's where they talk about the tool heads. So the tool head is like you pull the whole tool head off and then plug a new one in. Uh, but see, this looks that looks like a weird. It almost looks like rep firmware ish. I don't know. It's definitely an odd firmware. I don't know if it's rep or not, but filament detection. But yeah, right here. So modular design. Praxitron is designed for easy routine maintenance. The extruders are easy to remove and replace whenever you need to change nozzle sizes or refill filament. So the whole it's like a cartridge thing, like what you
Whoa,
see in the
wait.
Ultimakers.
What do you mean refill filament? Yeah, where's the filament at
Yeah.
on this thing? In the
So
base?
none of the pictures show that I've seen show filament. So I'm guessing it's off to the side because you can see how it runs. See how it runs up right here.
It runs up, but it looks
So
like
I'm
it
guessing
goes
they sit
aside.
on the
Oh, there
ground.
it is. It
So
goes
it
around
runs
the
up
look at
and
it.
then
It's coming down the side right there.
yeah.
Hmm.
So I think it goes up into the top and then down through those tool heads, but I don't know. It's real because if you look
Oh,
like see these, you have like these
in the video,
PTFE
it's just
tubes.
on the yeah. In the video, it's just on the table behind it, and you actually
Yeah,
see the
it's just
top of a little bit when they pull out the hot end. You can
yeah.
see just the top of a roll behind it.
Yeah, so there's a spool there. So two spools behind. So they go up through the filament detectors, up through the PTF tubes, and then into the tool heads. But I don't know. It's just a weird, and it does use piezo sensors, so it's just got pressure sensors in the bed.
It's like they made it thin to not take up as much of a footprint, but it's a bed slinger, so it's still going to take up the conventional bed slinger
And it, well,
bed.
it's
You know,
weird though because it's like it's a bed slinger, but the bed rises, so it's like a I
is
don't
that
know.
a
It's just
core
different. It's different.
XZ?
So
Uh,
no, it's yeah, it's weird. It's just I don't know of any other IDEX printers that the bed raises to the gantry. Usually,
what is that?
well,
Oh,
I mean,
so
no,
that's
never mind. So
that's
never mind. The J1S does too. So it's just not from the side like that. It looks weird, I guess, because it's from the side. Because like the J1S, everything is in the back. So and yeah, and everything's renders. Like so, TechSheeper says everything's renders, other than like I don't know. I mean, that's clearly they must have one, unless
they
like
got a
that's
picture
an AI
of
video.
the
Who
trade
knows?
still.
Yeah,
Yeah,
maybe it'll be a
I
really good
mean
printer. Who knows? But it's just odd.
it's pretty. It's a pretty machine because it's dark gray. Wink, wink,
Yeah,
K2 Kevin. But
yeah,
I I I think this looks like something that they made for people uh to go into like their house that doesn't look like a
yeah.
box or a brick,
Like
and
the
like that.
Jetsons 3D printer that
Yeah,
you just
yeah,
buy with a house or yeah, like an appliance like everybody's been
yeah.
trying to make. But yeah, I mean, I think they're definitely probably gearing this towards like non-existing 3D printers, people that 3D print, and more towards like easy to use. Because I
Then Tech
mean,
Jeeper said, "Look at the price. What's the price on this thing? That's
so it
$6.99,
says about
$8.99."
it's yeah, it's Hong Kong,
Oh,
but it says 898.
yeesh.
And that's lowest price for the positron, the Praxitron XL Dual. So MSRP 1429, so $1,500.
That
And then
450 on
six.
the top is interesting.
Yeah, so
Very
yeah, I
interesting.
mean it's tall. 450 tall is pretty good
Yeah.
size.
Oh yeah.
So if you do the Kickstarter, you're $900 or $700 for the 250, the 250 by
Oof, that's a
250.
lot. That is a
Um,
lot for a company
it's
you've never heard
expensive
of.
for 250, yeah. But and
They got a
then
video of it running on the. If you scroll, I think down a little bit further,
is it down further?
there's a demo video. Yeah, yeah,
The
there's a
drawings.
demo. Yeah,
It's right there. Let me. Oh
overview.
god. Hopefully it's muted.
Yeah,
Nope. Oh, it's of them manufacturing it.
and then the one below it is the one of it actually running.
Oh, okay. We don't care about them making it.
Nope.
Oh, yeah, it's just a weird looking printer. I mean,
I
hey,
don't
if it
think they're
prints
gonna
and it's good, I don't care what it looks like, but
like for the sake of people who invested their time and uh skill into making it nice, but I don't think it's gonna.
I mean,
I don't think it'll be around long. Yeah,
the
the
size of
screen's
that
crazy.
screen, I'd hack that to like play YouTube videos so I could like watch YouTube videos while I watch the print
What's the
because
what's
I
the
think they said
standard
it's a
print speed on
7-inch
it?
touchscreen. The print speed, let's see,
Because if it's coming in at like
go back up to the top.
FL
I
Sun
think it listed
speeds,
it.
no, nope,
I
maximum
mean,
speed
I
is
can't imagine. It's
315.
just oh, and this was
And
the
the
other thing
maximum.
that people this is the other thing
Right.
people were talking about when I posted it. So it says we will mark the package worth $300 to ensure all costs are covered. So it's like I'm pretty sure that that's like customs fraud or like I'm
Oh,
pretty
is
sure
it?
you
Oh no.
can't I'm pretty
Well,
sure that
here's the
you
worst
can't
part.
purposely undervalue
Yeah.
something through customs.
So the nozzle is 300C. The bed is 100C. I don't know how well you be able to keep it at 100C. But
So
the print
yeah,
speed is 300, and the
yeah,
max acceleration. That's the max print speed is 300. The max acceleration is 10,000.
10,000.
So
Yeah.
that's not really.
So the
Yeah, it's
acceleration
not that
is
impressive
slower,
anymore.
but
Yeah.
is less. But I mean, yeah, and it says Orca Slicer and Cura.
Yep.
And it says that I mean it's quiet, so it says less than 55 decibels, which is pretty small
Oh, it has a
or
camera.
pretty low. Did it have a yeah, camera?
Yeah.
Yes. Why?
So
Obviously
yeah.
Wi-Fi, safety sensor. But yeah, it's just weird. I mean, I caught it. I don't. I was looking at something else on Kickstarter when I caught it, and I was like, um, this is weird. But I don't know. I think it's over. I think for what it is, it's overpriced. I don't think
Oh
the
yeah.
if it's good. I mean, I don't think that is bad for a 350 by 350 by 450. But I'm not sure for this odd looking bed slinger, I'm going to pay $1,500. Like there's a whole
No.
host of other machines out there that I would pay that money for. Like I'd probably buy like two SVO8s and save money. And because,
I also think they should
I
figure
mean,
out a way to mount those poles on the side somewhere instead of having to, like you
yeah,
made it
having to sit
slim.
on the back.
Yeah, instead of having to sit on the back.
Yeah, and then they have these little feet that stick out the front and the back to keep it stable. So the thing is so narrow and tall that they had to put these like weird feet sticking out to keep it from being wobbly. I don't know.
I wish them all the best. You got to say stuff like that.
Yeah,
Like that's like old people stuff. I wish you all the
I think
best,
that's
but
what
I
I
don't think
said.
it's gonna.
I, that's what I said to.
Oh, fusion. I can't hear you if you're talking. I lost your video. Is anyone? Okay, yeah. This is not just me. I think we lost Corey for a second. Let's see if he pops back in. His camera may have died.
Hello. We're back.
Let me, all right, we're back.
We're back. Yeah, I think I'm not sold on the Praxitron. So
Yeah, I think Praxitron shut us down, dude.
yeah, they were
That's
like,
crazy.
you talk crap, you get shut off.
Yeah.
All right, so from now on, we're only going to say good things about the Praxitron. Yeah, yeah, only good
Yeah.
things.
Just
But
when we thought the whole the loop filament recycler had that kind of power, nope.
yeah, and
Praxitron the whole
actually,
time.
doesn't this kind of? I mean, I know it's not the same thing, but they kind of have like
It does.
similar
Yeah, it
design
does get
features, you know?
some feels of that. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, it's definitely strange.
I just went down a rabbit hole of 3D printing stuff on Kickstarter.
Like models that you got off Kickstarter.
No, 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 no. It was just like something at the bottom was like an aero dry, some kind of filament dryer, modular filament dryer.
Oh, yeah, yeah. There's a lot of like I know a lot of people. I know a lot of people have backed like designs, like 3D designs and stuff of strange things. I know like Uncle Jesse, I
Oh
think
yeah.
does that a few times. And I
There's
did
a
one. I did one years ago, and it was the like the mini. I don't know if you ever saw it, like
yeah,
the mini case for like 40K painting minis, and it
okay.
was like this case to hold it all, and you just 3D printed the whole thing. Um, I backed it and then got the files and then just never printed it.
The
But
way to go.
yeah, someday
I
I
think the
might
only
print it.
thing I've ever really backed on there was like a coin and some playing cards. Different like I used to be big into just collecting like traditional, you know, playing cards. I
Yeah,
like the look of them.
yeah, yeah. And I've done a few things, but I always with Kickstarter, I've always been like that thing where it's like I'm never going to back anything on Kickstarter unless I don't care about losing the money.
Yeah.
Like because you never know. So um, yeah, I always back. I always like to back like things that are like design based, 3D printed, specifically design based. But I did back a person who was making dice, like resin dice, a long time ago.
Uh-huh.
And then they did send them out. We got them, and they were good. They were done really well. It was for my son for D&D, but and then after that, they just disappeared. They like I
Oh
guess
shoot.
they sent all the stuff out, and everybody who backed them got their stuff, but it didn't it they never did anything else with it. It just kind of folded after
It
that.
probably was one of those things of they wanted it for themselves, and the only way they probably could get it done was in bulk, and so they probably oh my quality is terrible right now because of the sync.
Yeah,
Yeah, the only way that they could kind of get it done was to get other people invested in it.
yeah, yeah. And I think that's what happens with a lot. I mean, I would like to see statistically like how many Kickstarters make it versus fail. I mean, the vast majority of them must fail, just like
Yeah.
anything else. Like I can't imagine it's like a high success rate from Kickstarters. But
Oh
I've
yeah,
never
for sure.
I've never known anybody personally that's done a Kickstarter. Like I've known people that have done like a GoFundMe or a crowdfunding or something for like a charity type thing. But I don't know anybody personally that's done a Kickstarter. But
Yeah. I've
so
gotten my feet gotten super muddy after that reboot.
huh?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
it
looks nasty.
looks so. Tech Cheaper says my latest Kickstarter ended with me getting an outdated product that was two versions behind by the time it shipped. Yeah, and I think that's the Kickstarter thing. I always hear people say that like never back a Kickstarter unless you like if you care about losing the money, or
Yeah.
not getting what you're getting, or and then like well I did the only 3D printer I've ever backed was the the Tyco, the little crappy white, like,
I know
yeah,
what
the
that.
thing was awful back in the day, and never got it. I do know some people that said that they got it, but I never did. But and that was just like I think even in the moment, like it wasn't quick after like that whole thing that came out. Um, it was really quick after that that everybody was like, all right, this thing's gonna tank, and everybody knew they were just gonna lose their money. But let's see.
I haven't done many of them. See if we
Yeah.
get this video quality back up to par. I hate that that setting kind of resets every time,
Oh, I know that. Yeah.
and
But,
I am not getting it back. It's still trash.
so is anybody else working on anything cool? We got
Yeah,
the next event is what? Open Sauce, right? That's next weekend.
yep.
It's the 19th, right? So not this weekend,
The
but next
18th and
weekend.
19th. Is
Yeah,
it the 18th and 19th?
yeah. So I know Wazzy and Adav Adam are going to be there, right?
Yep.
Who else is going? Do you know of anybody else going?
No, not Joel. Polymaker Joel's gonna be there, but not.
Yeah,
He's just gonna be there, not like as you know,
not a
not
booth.
like in super. Yeah, not with a booth or anything like that.
Yeah,
Just kind of like hanging out for the most part.
yeah. I've heard some other people saying that they were going, but yeah, I think I saw that Nomad was going. Steve from the Voron team is going as a participant. Yeah, yeah. I'd like to go to Open Sauce someday. I
Yeah,
have a friend that lives in Malibu. He's from He's not from, but he spent a lot of time in San Francisco in the military. He was stationed in San Francisco, but I'd like to go someday. Maybe go down to Malibu, stay with him for a while, and then go north. But I don't know how far Malibu is from San Francisco. I know it's a ways. So it would probably be another flight.
yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure that they. I can't think of the guy who runs it, but I'm assuming he lives in San Fran. Um,
Yeah,
but yeah, it would be interesting to go to. Um, just to kind of see all of the cool like things that people make. Uh, is it at the top of my list outside of just going to San Francisco? Maybe I don't think I'm far enough into my 3D printing career to like really enjoy uh, that festival, that event.
yeah. It's not. It's one that I've always thought was interesting, but it's not one that
Yeah,
I'm like. It's not one that I'm like, oh, I have to go to. Like I would
yeah,
probably actually go to. I would probably actually go to Rocky Mountain before I would go to Open Sauce. Like I would pick to go to Rocky Mountain before them. So,
yeah,
because I mean, I can only really like logistically wise and time wise, I can only hit like two a year. So, and one of those is going to always be 3D Printopia. So the
yeah,
other one would either be Murph or Rocky Mountain or Open Sauce or I'd love like I would love next year. I would love to go to Jerf. I'd like that to be the second one, but we'll see. We'll see if that. Yeah, I don't know if you'll ever see me at Murph.
go to Jerf and use the 2 years of Japanese I didn't learn.
Yeah,
Uh,
or yeah, I spent a summer trying to learn Japanese with a friend years ago, and it did not go well.
Legitimately, like 30 years ago in high school.
That crap's hard to learn, man. I did I struggled with Spanish in high school. Like, yeah, we did not.
It was
We
fun
I
and
remember.
interesting, and I enjoyed it. But
Yeah,
it was also like, whew,
yeah, I remember
there's
we
one
were
thing.
in the class, and I think it was like 23, and the lady who was teaching the class, she looked at me and my friend who were in the class with me, and she basically told us very politely that we were not going to learn Japanese and that we were unteachable. And like it was like I was like, oh, okay.
And
Yeah. It's hard. It's a hard language to get. I if
how
you are
did
fluent Yeah, if you are fluent in that, man, I give it to you because that crap's tough.
Yeah,
All
yeah. I don't
right,
know what
so
happened to my
it
my
looks
video.
okay for me now. It's
Nah,
going in and
it's
out a little
chunking.
bit, but
Yeah,
yeah.
it's chunking now. Yeah.
K2 Kevin says, as any good carny, Murph is my favorite circus.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, I mean, I like the idea, Murph, and I like how everybody says it's like laid back because I definitely like that type of
Exactly.
environment. I just it's the humidity would kill me.
It is so laid back, man. It's fun. I like I like it because it's laid back. But then 3D Printopia, I like it because when you volunteer, you kind of get the inside track to like meeting people that you've only seen online,
Yeah,
in YouTube videos and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. And then the more you go to these things, and the more you're present in the community, the more people recognize you, and like you know rub elbows per se. And you're like
yeah,
cracking jokes with people, and
yeah.
so it's
That's
fun.
why I like 3D Printopia, just because it's
Yeah,
fun to meet a lot of the people that you talk with a lot.
yeah.
Day in and day out on everywhere, especially Discord.
Oh
To
yeah.
be able to meet some of them in person is cool. So, is anybody else? How many of you guys live on the West Coast and live in Seattle or that area? Because or in like Portland, Oregon? Because I just saw a post from Alan Mandick that he went to West 3D to pick up some ambrosia filament, and that their place is 15 minutes from his studio. Like that makes like I wish I had a West 3D or a KB 3D or something like 15 minutes from me. I got to drive 4 hours just to get a micro center. Like, God, that would
uh,
be
I
so.
wonder. I wonder how many people are 3D printing in like your area that you just don't know. You know what I mean?
Oh, there's
Because
a
then it might
ton.
be like, hey,
There's a
hey
huge.
guys, let's go. Let's take the monthly micro center voyage or whatever.
Yeah, it's
You
usually
know,
me and my son, but yeah, no, there's Maine has a humongous 3D printing community, um,
it's like
but
seven
they can't.
people, right?
Yeah, I mean, there's only 1.3 million people in the entire state, but like all right, we already had this said. There's 1.3 million people in Maine, and there's like 6 million people in Maryland. Like
Yeah,
so, yeah, it's a but there's a big 3D printing community because we have the University of Maine up here, which is one of the bigger, like one of the most well known engineering um, universities in the country. So it's I mean that's the University of Maine is where they 3D printed that boat,
yeah,
that massive boat, and it was the biggest boat 3D printed at the time. And but yeah, there's a big. They just nobody here is good at like organizing events for anybody. So it's
yeah. I
like,
ran into
but we don't have any stores either, like any 3D printing stores, like no micro center, no anything. But if Polymaker is now going to be sold in Best Buy, I might be able to actually go to Best Buy, which is like 5 minutes from my house, and buy
what are you
Polymaker.
talking about?
What are you talking about?
Polymakers being sold in Best Buy? What?
Yeah, you didn't know that? You knew that.
No. Mm-mm.
Oh,
Tell
yes, you
me
did.
more.
Yeah,
Tell me more.
yeah. No, but if they are, it would be cool. Now, I did look at like the stock on it. It was pretty sad. There were like 6 rolls of filament, and they were all like brown and like a really or like the one color that was on there that I wanted was like the marble, and it was out of stock.
Hey, brown is my favorite color.
I did get a brown. I got the brown for this one, and it's a damn good it's a damn good color.
Yeah, did you see the
I
brown
like
that
it.
Wazzy did
Oh,
with
it's
the that little
all covered
I
in
don't know what
cat
that
hair.
little dude is. The little
Oh, the
bunny ear
what is that
dude.
called? A labubu or what
I
is that?
don't know what it is.
It's like a
You don't know
labubu.
what it is.
It's some guy in China, I guess he designed it, right? Aren't they like plushies, little stuffies? Different types
I
of.
guess.
It's like the new labubu. Yeah.
Is it the new dragon?
It's yeah, no, aren't they? They're going to be like the new what were those things back in like the 90s.
Oh,
The dogs
monkey
and the little
cheese or something like that.
no, the little stuffed animal things. You get like dogs and birds and cats, and they had the
Oh,
tags on
shoot.
them. They were made by Thai.
Yes. Beanie
Um,
Babies.
Beanie Babies. Yeah, I feel
Yeah,
like Labubus are going to be the uh,
right.
the next Beanie Baby. Yeah, yeah, I've been seeing them everywhere, and
Yeah, tons of people.
I
Tons of
saw
people.
I saw the two of that Wazzy printed, and I thought he was making the unspooled Labubu, me and you. But I was like, I was like,
Yeah, sounds
somebody ought to
cool.
make the
Boo boos.
unspooled duo in Labubus, and they'd have to one would have to have like a headset and a beanie and glasses,
Yeah,
and the other one would have to have dreads.
right. I
Oh, you know, we need Wexters, unspooled Wexter models, minis.
I'm pretty sure his list is way longer than
Yeah.
Steve and Moji.
Uh, yeah, be like, yeah, you can commission and pay me. Yeah, but Labubus, I don't know. I see them everywhere now.
Yeah.
So have you
Also,
been?
if you guys
Oh,
are members of the Discord, join the Discord. Uh,
yeah,
I guess we'll focus more on that.
we
We've been hanging out in there a lot lately.
we
Uh,
have we are up to quite a few members in that. You know, I was
I
we
must have
when
spammed.
we
I spammed all my peoples.
yeah when we originally talked about it, we kind of originally didn't want to do it, and then we were like,
Yeah,
oh, we did it.
exactly.
But you know, it's now. I think it's over 70 people in it now, and it's a good
Right.
time. Lots of good people.
Spam your friends. Make
Yeah,
them come in there.
yeah, yeah. Join in. It's fun. We have a
Tell them we're
pretty good
awesome.
spooligan
And ask
lounge.
them to come. Yeah.
Yeah, but the yeah, it's fun. Join Discord. It's what is it? I can't even remember the link. I posted it, but
Discord.unspooled3d
yeah,
com.
yeah,
You and then what? I think that might be the only one. Yeah. I might make some for the other stuff to make it easier to find it.
yeah. We did do a yeah. It's got a nice fancy background now.
Yeah. I need to update the site. Maybe make it a little more automated.
Yeah, works in progress.
Yep.
So is
Also, I don't know if you guys know this, but I don't think he's even in here today. After all that smacky talk last night about catching a stream, I'm a fan of Delicious Flavor. Was streaming earlier today.
Joe? Yeah,
Yeah, Joe was streaming.
he was. And
So
is he in here? Because
I don't.
his
He hasn't
background
said
music
anything. To
almost put me to sleep.
His stream was
It,
still on, like when we
it,
started. Initially, I messaged him like, "Hey, dude, you're still streaming." He forgot to turn it off.
he said he fell asleep. Yeah,
Oh,
his
did he?
background music. Yeah, his background music was like this like cool like jazz like speakeasy type thing, and I was like, you're gonna put me to sleep. I'm gonna
Yeah,
fall
Liz
asleep
Mando
with
was streaming. He
Mando
was
was streaming.
streaming.
He was painting. He was painting a what was it, a Iron Man, right? And then he streamed some games. That I will say that Blueprints game, that puzzle game that he was playing, that actually looked kind of interesting. I
Oh,
tried to get him to
he,
switch to the finals, but he wouldn't.
you won't. He now you won't hear the end of it. He made a suggestion. He made a suggestion to me like 3 months ago, and he brought it up last night, and I was like, "What are you talking about?" He's like, "I said that to you." I'm like, "I have no recollection of that at all."
I don't remember, but yeah, it was a good time. So if you guys are not, he was actually quite shocked that he didn't think he was at 36 followers, but he is. He's at 36 followers. So if you guys are want to support a member of the community, it's
Yeah.
I think I am a fan of Delicious Flavor on Twitch. Give him a follow, especially if he's going to be streaming games and stuff. That would be cool.
Yep.
Because I'm always up for watching a game stream, especially if it's a finals game stream. Joe,
Oh
wink,
God.
wink.
You don't
I
shut up.
can't
You
wink,
don't shut up about the
but
finals. Goodness gracious.
It's a
If I
good
can't
game.
go one day without you saying something about the finals.
It's a good game. It's so good. If you guys, I'll say it again. The finals. Play the
I knew
finals.
it.
Everybody play the finals.
Go play the finals.
Yeah, because it's Mando, Joe, the deep dive design. Like Joe, you got too many names, man.
We've got too many names.
You got too many names. You got to pick one. Pick one and then brand yourself. Because
Right?
I had seen I am a fan of delicious flavor in a bunch of streams, and I was like, oh, who is that guy? And then I
No.
think it was Steve. You were like, Steve was like, that's Joe, and I was like, oh, I didn't know.
I'm a I'm gonna start an account that's I'm a fan of Delicious Neighbors just to kind of troll him.
What was that? Wasn't there a game that was like that? It was like Neighbors, Angry Neighbor, something. Hungry. I can't remember. It was like Hungry Neighbor. You had to like break into your neighbor's house, and if you like alerted him, he'd kill you.
I know what you're talking about. I think
Yeah, what
maybe
was
it's
that?
like I don't know
Angry
what it's called.
Neighbor? Huh, I
Yeah,
can't
something
remember.
like that.
My son played it. So, so
But yeah,
is anybody doing any cool prints? So not, I mean, it could be for open source, but if it's not for open source, like any cool projects that anybody's working on for 3D Printopia that you mentioned last week, and I was like, holy crap, that's like it's already July, so August,
yeah,
September. I mean, we only have like 3 months.
not
It's gonna
even
be
3 months,
crazy.
right? August, September. Like we got 2.5 months, two and a
Yeah,
half ish months.
this is wild. I feel like we
Yeah,
just had
dude.
I feel like we just had Murph and Rocky Mountain, and man,
I
this
think I'm
year
gonna
has
do
flown by.
my make your chips again for 3D Printopia.
Oh wait.
Uh,
Hold on. Did
and then
everybody
I
see
don't
this?
I don't know if I'm gonna do the phone stand or not.
Oh, I like the phone stand. Do the phone stand. That was cool.
The post on the phone stand is a lot. It's literally like shucking oysters to get that thing to
Well,
where it should
you're
be.
you're probably not going to do the you're probably not going to do
Oreo.
the Oreo again, right? Because weren't those a pain in the butt to print?
Yeah, but I don't want to quit. I kind of want to try it again.
Yeah. Okay.
But
All right.
I don't
So
know.
I'm gonna hold on. I don't want to share. I kind of want to share my screen again, but I don't want it to like break it. So I just
Yeah,
won't
I was thinking about that.
I won't
The Heat
unshare it.
Force chip before the Yuffie make chips take over.
So did everybody see this thing? This thing is
I saw it,
awesome.
but I don't know what is it. What is it?
It's a friggin' maker chip dispenser. You put one in and you get one out.
Dude, oh, that's crazy. Because I thought about making something like that.
Yeah,
Did
it's
we talk about
wild.
that?
I think so. Well,
Yeah,
somebody from
dude. Oh
Japan
my
made it, you
god.
know. So
They're so ahead, man.
yeah, it's wild. Like
Damn it.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
So these are available. This is available. So Phil, Filthy Phil, or Phil in 3D from Vancouver. I think he's from Vancouver. He found the site
oh,
where
okay.
the person posted the file. So you can. I think it's like well, it was like $5. I don't think it was $5 like US or Canadian. I don't know what it was, but you can you can print it and build it, and it's awesome. Like that is so cool. I'm
Yeah, I
gonna
thought
buy it
about
because
doing
I'm gonna
something
print
like
it.
that for 3D Printopia for the kids.
Yeah,
But I think I'm gonna
because
try to make a mechanism for making for making my make your chips. I
yeah,
think I'm gonna try to make some kind of like device where you put all the pieces in there and then it does all of
oh,
the
like
pressing
presses
it
them
together.
together. Yeah,
Yeah.
because that was the hard part, right? Snapping them together for kids.
I enjoyed slapping them with the mallet, but yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you could have yeah, you could just have like some type of like screw press that just like screws down, you know, and the threads can
Yeah.
all be you know, everything can be 3D printed and
Yep.
just screw it down to snap it. But yeah, this thing's friggin' cool, and I'm guessing those tubes in the top must be it. I don't know how many. Like I didn't see how many you could fit in it, but I'm guessing it's quite a bit. If both of those tubes you can fill.
Yeah.
But yeah, I saw that and I was like, man, I reshared that crap. And then I think Pete saw it and he asked Phil if, or he'd asked me if I had seen anybody where anybody had posted. I said no, and then like 5 minutes later, Phil's like, I found it, and made
So what I was,
and shared it.
yeah, what I was thinking of was kind of doing like a trebuchet kind of thing where you put your chip in there and you shoot it into like a basket and
Yeah,
it like and then that gives you another chip, gives you one of my chips type of deal.
yeah,
Um, so kind of technically a vending machine, but it's kind of there would be a little bit more to it than that.
yeah. And
But
I
also,
saw
I gotta
like
do it.
I looked at the design and everything, and it seems like the inside there's like there's a big gear at the bottom. So it doesn't seem like a super complicated mechanism. So it should, it from what I could tell, it should be pretty reliable. But
Yeah,
yeah, I am
it's
definitely
probably not as
putting.
complicated on the inside. You figure that like
No,
the oh, wait,
there was a
they
gear.
pull
What'd you say?
no, but look, watch when he puts the coin back in there. It's like a pull or something of the knob, and then it drops before he even turns it. So watch, and then it's gonna see. It wasn't like a full
Yeah.
turn before it fell.
Yeah, so in when you look at the thing, there's like a big gear at the bottom, and then there's a gear where that mag thing is. But it like I don't
Yeah,
know how, based off how the coins are in it. I don't know how it must just flip down on the side and then roll out. But
yeah,
from what I could tell in the design, looking at it quickly, it looks like it's a pretty simple design, and it shouldn't be too bad to print.
yeah. I wonder how does it handle the whiffs?
Oh, like one
You
that
know,
doesn't.
like
If it
if you have a yeah one that maybe like 3.5 is the max, I believe, or 3.7. I think 3.5 is the max. So
Yeah,
if it's more than that, what would happen? Or if it's a little, if it's too thin, what would happen?
yeah, it looks like when they're putting the coin or the chip in and when it's coming out, it looks like there's some play. So I'm guessing they probably modeled in some tolerance there, so that if it's
Yeah,
a little bit bigger, and if it was a little thinner, I'm guessing it would still work. But Bezla says children won't fit in that slot. No, you won't have any kids climbing in the machines like the what are those claw machines kids used to
right.
climb up. Not with that attitude. Yeah. No, yeah, this was like the cool. This was when we were talking earlier when we were like, oh, we wanted to highlight a print or something. When I saw this, I was like, this is the coolest thing ever. I gotta show people on stream. But yeah, I'll try to find if you guys look at on my X where I shared this, um, so it used to be Filthy Phil, but I think he just recently changed his name to Phil in 3D. Um, he posted under that the link to the site where you can buy the file. So if you guys are interested in getting it, you can find it there.
Noise,
But
noise.
I am going to buy it
Man,
as soon as we're off stream and print it.
that might be it for us, right?
Yeah.
What are things that's coming up? Ajax has the TD1S should be dropping
Yep.
soon. I think started taking pre-orders for that.
Yep.
I'm trying to think. Probably always needs before it's coming. Uh, Polymaker
Polymaker
has
and
a
Best
sale.
Buy.
Yeah, Polymaker and Best Buy, Polymaker sale. Amazon's Prime Week or whatever, or Prime Day. There it is right there. The Prime Day is coming up
Yeah.
soon, so
And
people look
if you
out.
did see the Polymaker Best Buy thing, they did send an email, and with the email, I think if you go on to the on Best Buy site and you buy Polymaker, and then you upload a screenshot of your confirmation page, you get like a $25 gift card for the Polymaker website.
Oh, that's
So
cool.
yeah, so it's kind of like a double
Okay,
discount because yeah, like it's quite a bit off. So I know like some of the spools I saw in Best Buy, they were down to like $13 to $16. So you could go and buy a
nicely done.
couple spools, and then if you upload your screenshot, and I think the link's right in there too. So you upload your screenshot, and then you get a $25 coupon. Seems like a no brainer, really.
Uh, Pez, have you seen? There's a Pez gun that I've been seeing come up on YouTube
Like
a
shoot the
lot
Pez
lately.
dispensers, like
It
the
yeah,
shoots
dude,
the
hold on.
candies.
It,
It's not like
it
somebody's
looks
gonna
like
lose an
something out
eye.
of like, dude, it looks like something out of like Call of Duty or whatever, and it shoots Pez. It is very fancy.
I'm afraid to stop sharing my screen.
Look it up real quick. Just that
Oh, what's it
one.
called? Yeah, you look at. You want to share your screen? I'll stop
Nope,
here.
you do it. I ain't ready. My no, I can't afford to like chunk anymore. Any more chunking, and I'll be a stick figure. Did we lose Corey again? I think we did. Or is it just me? Yep, we lost him again. Hold on.
Am I back?
He's back. He's back. He's back. He's back. He's back.
Stream together, sharing your screen is the worst thing ever. You stop sharing your screen, it reloads the stream together browser. Like it reloads,
Oh my god,
so you get so it like kicks you out. It's awful.
it's not boding well for streaming together.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I mean, it's good for everything except for like I don't know sharing your screen. It's like you if you share your screen, you got to share it and then never unshare it. Like you just gotta leave. And I yeah,
Forever.
maybe it's maybe because it's for gaming. You know, like you're just it's just people with gaming that are going to share their screen the whole stream. But yeah, not cool. So if I
Let's
have
see.
to share, if I'm ever sharing my screen again, I'm never unsharing it. You're just gonna see it forever.
Like I said, I'm afraid to share mine because I'm already.
Yeah, just
I
you
can't
can
unchunk.
share it. Just don't unshare it. Just leave it up
I can't. I can't even
forever.
unchunk right now. That's the issue. Is that no matter what I do, it won't. The quality is not improving at all.
That's okay. Just share your screen. You'll go little anyways. Nobody will
All
know
right.
the
Oh yeah.
difference.
Oh yeah. That's true. Hold
Yeah,
on. Hold on.
nobody will know the difference, and it'll probably get better just by going smaller.
Let me hide all my bookmarks first. Hold on. So I don't get judged.
I only share
Oh man, it's
window.
dragging. I haven't even shared it, and it's already dragging. Oh, remember when we tested this? I couldn't get it to work. All right. Let's see. Share. All right.
Joe, Joe says I can give you guys some tips on streaming. Joe, the pro streamer. Hey, I will always take
Did it?
tips, right?
Did
Hey,
it
look at
reach
it.
a?
It did it. Oh, that thing's cool.
I'm at,
It looks
yeah,
cool.
that's what I said.
Oh, it actually
It's got
shoots the dispenser?
no, it shoots Pez's. I think the dispenser might actually be the magazine. See the
Oh,
motors
that's
right there? It's
cool.
got like, yeah, dude.
Dude, that thing must wind them. So that's like
Yeah,
a so actual so Nerf guns that have like the two wheels that spin, like they fire those darts. That thing must be fast.
yeah. I'm gonna check the quality down for a second. It's struggling, and it's already small enough. It's not.
The thing looks crazy. Probably kill someone with that. You're gonna wear safety glasses. You're gonna be someone at 3D Printopia, like firing Pez all over the
You
place.
can't even. You can't even do those in there.
You have to do it
It's a
outside.
tighter ship,
Yeah,
right?
next year at Murph.
But yeah,
So what's yeah?
but
I
those
wonder
are.
what the feet per second is.
I don't know. But this is
That's wild.
is it chunky for you? It's chunky as hell. It's chunky, super chunky
Yeah,
for me.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's not liking it, but that's cool.
I'm
So,
gonna stop sharing. Let's see what happens.
oh god, it's gonna give him the boot.
Did anything explode?
No, it didn't. It didn't give you the boot. Apparently, it's just me.
We're still here. We're still here. We're
It
still
only
here.
hates me.
Oh, Pete said 65 miles per hour. That's crazy
That's
and
wild
dangerous.
for a little hard piece of candy.
Yeah,
That's
dude.
crazy. So that's what.
Could you imagine somebody breaks into your house and you're shooting them with a Pez gun?
Yeah. So I mean, that's roughly 100 feet per second. Like that's
It's
fast
actually
for
not
a.
as fast. That's fast for a piece of candy, but paintball is what, usually 300 feet per second.
Oh
So
yeah. I
that's
mean,
not
it's way.
terrible,
It's not. It's not.
but it
But
is
I mean, it's
small.
still fast. Like if you
Oh
got
yeah,
hit with a piece of hard candy at 100 feet per second, it's gonna hurt. Like
oh
it's
yeah,
gonna hurt a lot.
oh
Huh.
yeah.
That's
Probably most they
nuts.
hope they're not diabetic.
Yeah. Oh, that's crazy. That's cool. And it looked good too. So are those
Yeah, it does look good.
is that model like available? Can you buy that model or print it?
I didn't even get to watch the video. It's one of those videos that YouTube
Oh
kept
yeah.
suggesting it to me,
Said it
and I was
was
like, I'll watch it when I'm ready. YouTube,
said it was
leave me alone.
Backhaul Studios is what was the name of the YouTuber. Huh. Yeah, I'm gonna look at that because that'd be cool. That would be fun to build. Oh, apparently he has another one that's a condiment cannon. So that must be the one that shot those little packets, the little like it looked like it was like a sweet and sour sauce for
Oh,
McDonald's. Yeah.
oh man, I was pissed off if someone shot me with some sweet and sour. I would be so
So
mad.
firing barbecue sauces across the room.
I'd probably be the most maddest I've ever been.
Yeah. The yeah, that would be yeah, that would not be good. Pez would be fun though. That would be fun to shoot. But I'd also want to eat them too, though. And you can't. It's not like you
Yeah,
could
yeah.
fire. Not like you could fire 100 feet per second piece of candy into someone's mouth. You'd break a tooth.
You just had to do it from a distance and let it slow down.
Yeah,
Gravity, man.
you'd have to like rainbow it and then try to catch it.
Yeah.
Don't shoot me. Don't shoot. Don't shoot Pez with Pez. That's
Right.
probably a good idea. But yeah,
All
well,
right.
I think
Do we want to wrap it up?
yeah, I think that was it, guys. We're over our time like usual. So,
Yeah, way over.
but
Trying to think. What do we have coming up? We have I don't even want to, like, I always feel nervous about saying who we have because I don't want to jinx it. You know what I
yeah,
mean? I'm always
yeah.
like,
And plus, I don't want to ruin the surprise. So we do
yeah,
have.
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
mean, yeah, we do have some cool. We have some cool guests. We have one on what the we have one confirmed for the
for
28th.
28.
Yeah,
Yep.
the 29th. Yeah, the last Tuesday of this month.
I'll
And
actually be in
then
Canada. I just remembered I'll be in Canada at the time, so I'll be trying to pull this off from a hotel room.
you can do it. We'll do it.
I know, right?
Yeah.
It'll be fine.
Yeah, so we have one confirmed for the last Tuesday, but then the next 2 Tuesdays, we've got some ideas and some,
Yeah.
but we will see. Yeah, we'll have Unspooled goes to Canada or point five
Right.
Unspooled in Canada. Yeah,
She said we have internet in Canada.
we have internet. Yeah. Yes, you can use, but hotel internet, you never know. Sometimes
You never know.
that's about as wild as it
Imagine
gets.
the upgrade. Like, oh hey, this is regular hotel internet,
Yeah,
and you will need this kind.
yeah, the paid hotel internet that you're already
Yeah.
paying for, really, but you got to pay more.
Yeah.
I am
No,
almost
it's
in
fine.
Canada. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
probably
you
running
are.
on Canadian power. Like my
Yeah, you might
electricity
be.
probably comes from Canada. Yeah, yeah. Well,
I'm trying to
all right,
find a
guys.
raid target. Any
Oh,
suggestions for a raid target for
a
anybody?
raid. Let's do. I think Big Jano was
Oh, we raid Big
streaming.
Jano like all the time. He might be actually mad at us.
Oh,
Wazzy's daughter is
shenanigans.
on.
Oh, is she?
Shenanigans is on. Yeah, Wazzy's daughter's on. Jazzy
Yeah.
Wazzy.
Let's
Trying to think
raid
who
into
else is
her.
on. All right.
Let's
I'm
raid
taking you guys to
Jazzy
meet
Wazzy.
Daddy Wazzy's daughter, Jazzy Wazzy.
Yeah, Jazzy. She's pretty cool. I actually caught
Uh,
a couple of her streams, and
and there may be some
I
strong
like a good.
language, so just an advisory. But hang out for the raid. She'll appreciate it. And
It's Jazzy Wazzy TV, right? That one. Yeah.
yeah, Wazzy TV, and then just say that your father told us to stop by
Yeah.
when you get there. Let me know when you're ready.
What game's she playing?
I think
Mount Hunting.
Hearthstone or something. Oh,
Oh,
okay.
World of Warcraft. It says.
Oh, okay. All right.
All right. Have a good
Thank you
night,
guys
guys.
for coming and hanging out. Have a good night.